Good morning. It's Ankur this side, faculty of the GATE coach, and today we are talking about a problem in GATE in mass transfer, and that is in 2013. And the problem is written on the board. You can read that a counter current extraction column is designed to remove 99% of solute C from a solution by using a pure solvent. The initial concentration of solute in the solution is 28% and the total flow of the solution is 1000 kg per hour. If the equilibrium relationship is y is equals to 2x, where y and x are given, then calculate the minimum flow rate of the solvent. So for this problem, we're gonna indicate first of all what are the important points to note about, and the first important point to note about is this, that this extraction column is a counter current extraction column, and how much recovery we require. The recovery that we require is 99% of solute C. And the third important thing is pure solvent, that the solvent we are using is free from the solute. Again, the initial concentration of C is given and the total flow rate of the solution is also given. And then the equilibrium line is given as y equals to 2x. But there is a twist. In our general convention, what we know is the capital Y is given as mass of C divided by mass of B. This is what we know in our general conventions. But in this question, what is given is Y is mass of C to the mass of A. So this Y is actually X for us, and this X is actually Y for us, because we will follow our general conventions. So our general conventions, my X will be mass of C to the mass of B, A. So that's the most important point in this question, that they twisted the equilibrium relationship. They given us y is equals to 2x, but their y is actually x for us and their x is actually y for us. So when we read the equilibrium relationship will look like x equals to half y. This is the equilibrium relationship for us, where this x for us is nothing but y. Let us denote it by y dash, and this y will act as x. Let us denote it by x dot. And the reason I already told you, because we follow the general notations. This is our general notations. General notations. General notation means if in the GATE question they haven't mentioned what is y and x, then we will take this y and this x to be default. Mass of C by mass of B as y and mass of C by mass of A as x. So after identifying this twist, which is can be written as y dash equal to half x dash, now we can solve this question very easily. So for solving this question, first of all we make a stage for the counter current extraction column. So this is a stage given to me, and the flow stream, that is a feed stream coming in, has a flow rate of 1000 kg per hour with a mole fraction of 28%. That means flow rate of A is nothing but 800, while the flow rate of C is 200 kg per hour. Now, we know that in the extraction questions, whenever we deal with the solute-free basis. So this question I have to convert into solute-free basis. So that's why I need to calculate capital X naught. And that capital X naught I can determine by the two methods. Either I will go with this one by taking the help of small x naught, or I can define it with the definition, that is a mass of C to the mass of A. Now we know what is the mass of C. Mass of C is 200. And we know what is mass of A. Mass of A is 800. So it is 1 by 4. And also if you calculate by this method, X naught is nothing but 0.2. So 0.2 by 1 minus 0.2, ultimately it will give you 1 by 4. So this is X naught. And in the solute free, this flow rate of A is also denoted by R subscript S, where R subscript S means the flow rate of A only. So this is what is entering, and the thing that is leaving is denoted by X1, and in the question it is given that 99% of the recovery is required. So if 99% of the solute is recovered, that means in the exit stream 1% will be left. So I can calculate that 1% by the help of X naught, as X1 is nothing but 1% of X naught. 99% goes on that side. So 1%, the 0.01 of X naught is 1 by 4. That means it is 1 by 400. And what about A? It is given that A and B are completely immiscible. So whatever is A on this side, same amount of A will go on to that side. That means the flow rate of A here is also 800. Now if we talk about the solvent stream, the solvent is pure. That means its Y naught is 0, but its flow rate is not known, and that is what is required. Flow rate is required. And in the exit, again ES is not known and Y1 is not known. So that's the given data, that the inlet has 1000 and the X naught value is 28%. I convert this into capital. So capital X naught is 1 by 4, RS is 800, and X1 comes out to be 1 by 400. Now based on this data, we will convert it into equilibrium curve. So in the equilibrium curve is between Y and X. And the equilibrium relationship given to us is Y equals to 2X, that we convert because of our general notations as Y dash is equals to half X dash. So let us draw that equilibrium line, which is Y dash is equals to half X dash. This is the equilibrium curve for us, and now I need to draw the operating line. And for the operating line, the known points are this point, that is X naught 1 by 4. So X naught 1 by 4, and X1 1 by 400, and then Y naught. Y naught we know is 0. So Y naught is 0. So to draw the operating line, we know one point, and that one point is x0, x1 and y0. So this x1, y0, this x1, y0 is the point that I know. And now I need the second point to determine the slope of the operating line or to draw the operating line. But now there is a twist in the question. The last line, it says calculate the minimum amount of flow rate of the solvent. Minimum. So they are talking about the minimum, and we know that minimum can happen only and only at the equilibrium. So what will we do? We will extend this point till equilibrium and then join with that point. And now this operating line is having the maximum slope because it cannot cross equilibrium. We know that in the mass transfer, equilibrium means maximum achievable separations. So crossing the equilibrium means you are achieving more than maximum, which is impossible. So this is the last point up to which the operating line can go. It cannot go beyond than that. So this operating line is now having the maximum slope. So this operating line is now having the maximum slope. As I know the x coordinate, I know the equilibrium, I can calculate the y coordinate also. As I know y dash is nothing but half x dash. So x dash is 1 by 4. So I can calculate y dash, where y dash comes out to be 1 by 8. So this point is known to me. This point is 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. And this point is known to me. This point is 1 by 400 and 0. For a line, if 2 points are known to me, I can determine the value of slope. So slope can be determined now. So slope, which is the maximum slope, is given by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And for the case of extraction, the slope of the operating line on ES. RS upon ES. Now this slope is maximum slope. This is maximum. And this can be maximum only when my ES is minimum. Because it is actually RS upon ES. And RS is fixed. RS is 800. RS is 800. It cannot change. So for this value to be maximum, ES has to be minimum. So for this slope to be maximum, my ES has to be minimum. Equal to, I know y2 minus y1. It is 1 by 8 minus 0 divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 400. And we know what is RS. RS is 800. So we can determine the value of ES minimum. Where ES minimum, if you calculate, it will come out to be 1584 kilogram per hour. Thank you.